Highland.
You went to what?
Went to a Highland Games in Detroit, and I worked my way all the way up to the edge of the stage and looked. And the guy up there in the kilt was wearing pink underwear.
Oh my God. You're lucky he wasn't commando.
Connie.
Sorry, I'll get with the method here.
All right.
So he was prepared for all the people who were wondering.
Well, you know, that chunk of pole tossing liable to reveal more than we want to see too.
We'll see what happens. Hop in, Walt. I'll make you a co-host.
Yeah, I just as long as I've done it, something food shopping and whatever, and rearranging and whatever else. And, but you gotta set up the campaign. It's free, but actually the third one is really good. And I have one of those, that special magazine. that does-
Look how good my camera looks. Do you think it's because of the light? I guess it was because of the light. It looks so lousy. No, that was the smudge. This is a clarity. It was missing before. No, that was the smudge. That took care of the smudge, but now it's crystal clear. And I think it's because of the light. When I dim the lights to back, it's gonna get. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them off now.
Bob and Walt are trying to figure out the cameras. I think they're both in the meeting. On the other hand, I'm in Vermont.
Oh, look at us up there, we're waving.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, you think you're at a baseball game.
Come on. Hi, everybody.
Do the wave back there.
How are you?
Where is that?
Where is what?
Where's Bob and Margie? Where are they? Oh, they're faking it. Is that a green screen?
We're the only ones. Are we muted? Pretty sure we're muted. I'll check.
Yeah, that's really kind of creepy.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Martin's outside on a cold day.
Not outside. Where is that? I think that's a green screen.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Bob, you need to put on a darker shirt.
It's so hard.
Or lighter
See,
one.
this is the thing, you know.
A less transparent.
Everyone's admiring Team Perkins' background, I see.
I think, the foundation, but not enough people turned. That's one way to get rid of somebody. People are so cautious. I was at lunch with them.
Did she push a button?
Is that because the screen isn't green? Well, because.
First to Bob, come in, Bob. First to Bob, come in, Bob.
But is that because it's changed to April?
He's in the background.
He can see himself, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wow, wow, you get a lot going on.
Thanks for providing the priceless entertainment.
She's just like, whatever.
This is the Bob and Margie Show.
Is he there or isn't he?
They're not even in the same house.
That's funny. Life is good.
Life is good when kids laugh.
Yeah, I'll talk to Dave.
Where's all our Zoomers? Where are all our Zoomers?
Not until early.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
the residents here. So we need here.
Ukraine's part of it.
Well, it's really changing now.
But we're a family back.
Yeah, so we go back to them. Yeah, we've got a board of scholars here. Yeah, so, and we're, no, we're all. The next guy. So they come late a lot, and.
Well, that's it. I'm not leaving, getting on the road that early. You can wake me up when you get home.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're cold today. You're really cold.
I'll go to my sister's house and then, and then the children are pretty young, so and then it's actually.
Got a couple more minutes here. We'll get started.
Now, where are they? That's kind of boring. They're just home or something.
Yeah, that's their house, I think. Because he doesn't just kill when he backs up. We're kind of boring too.
Exactly, yes.
Somebody's at the door. Sign in, please. Sign in, please. Hey, there we go. Welcome, Maya. Good morning.
Hello, guys.
Couple more minutes. Oh, well, good news. I came in this morning. Come on in. You won't bite. Sign in, please. Thank you. The cabinet was locked and the mic was put away.
Good.
Progress. I called and complained, so it must have worked.
Yeah.
Not complain, but notified. Notified's a better word.
Well, where did Maya go?
Well, good morning, boys and girls. It looks like we are a small but mighty group, so let's get started.
Has nothing to do with it. We're more
Here we go.
I can face that.
All right, so this is today's February 26th. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope everybody's signed in by now, and please silence your cameras. Are there any guests today? Everybody looks familiar to me, so, oh, morning, Paul. Okay. Welcome. Today we're going to run quickly through our information. We're going to update the weekly and monthly challenges and activities. We'll touch briefly on the field trip photo shoot, which is a week from today. And the last chance to sign up is now. We're going to do our weekly challenges of pieces and food court. Then we're going to enjoy our instructional video, drive-by photography, travel photos, and then we're going to adjourn. We're going to go home and have a great weekend. This is our crew that keeps the door open week after week. Here's the way we communicate. We have our own email group. We have our own website. We have a presence on Leisure World on Flickr and Facebook, and we have a lockbox where we drop stuff. Next event of note is the board meeting on the 9th, and then we have the Spring Art Show coming up.
Zoom is still showing your first slide.
See, I am sharing a screen, so I wonder what's going on here. Display settings, duplicate. Let's try again. Better?
Yeah.
All right, we'll run through this real quick. This just gave a recap of what we're going to do today. Here's our crew. Here's our communication tools. The next events are the board meeting and then the Spring Art Show. Here's where we are today. We're getting pretty far along in our year. It's not too late to turn in favorite food. You have till Monday, I believe it is. Yeah. So our weekly challenges today, we've got pieces. There's only one left, oddly enough, just the way it worked out. Between the photo shoot, guest speaker, Spring Art Show, just a string of coincidences. We only have one share left after today, which is turquoise on March 26th. Food deadline, favorite food deadline is Monday, as is the photo shoot deadline. And the March monthly challenge will be music. Already have one contribution already, and it's not too late. So far, Michelle and I are holding down the fort on favorite food. We'd love to have more of you join in. Okay. Weekly activities. Today, like I said, we've got a video lesson. March 5th is the field trip. March 12th is a guest speaker, Clifford Pickett, via Zoom. March 26th will be a brief business meeting followed by a live photo shoot in the art studio. The topic will be black and white. Charlene has designed some wonderful things for us to shoot. So we'll meet here for our business meeting. We'll go over there and we'll shoot. We'll go home. We'll process our photos and we'll share them sometime. Okay. Okay, last chance on the Phoenix Scottish Highland Games. There's a sign-up sheet in the back of the room. There's a group discount, getting it from $25 down to $20. We are going to do this in lieu of a regular meeting next week. So you're either going to this photo shoot with the group, again, small but mighty, or you will have the day off. The reason we're doing that is because it's one of those rare opportunities that happens to present itself on the weekend. And we don't normally do that, but rather than compete with ourselves for attendance, we'll just back the photo shoot and let this meeting go dark for just that 1 week. So
Bob, is there an entrance there? Are we meeting at an entrance or what are we doing?
if you made the list, which by the way, you did.
But do we have to have a ticket in hand?
There will be an email forthcoming with all the details as soon as the deadline comes off. I will be there. The answer to your question is the group that, the reason I had you pay the club
Yeah.
is so that I can pay them. To get the discount, we have to pay en masse in one payment.
Yeah.
So I'll get there about 8:30, 8:45, but I will buy all the tickets and I will hand out wrist bands,
Oh,
which will allow you to get in and out.
okay.
All the details will be forthcoming in an email. I was just waiting for the deadline. Plus I'm waiting for the final count and so forth, but I'm going to set up an email group that just includes the people that are signed up. So we won't bother the other folks with the details, the gory details. It'll include information about ride share, where to meet, when to meet. And they really encourage carpooling because of the limited parking. So, but we're going to be there getting there early too. So anyway, details will be forthcoming. Let's see, Betsy just got out of bed. That's good. Morning, Betsy. Anyway, I think that, so anyway, the details are we're going to shoot from 9 to noon. 12:30, 12 o'clock, we're going to quit shooting and we're going to get in our cars and head for the Nook, which is less than a mile away. There's menus, a couple of menus left in the back if you want to look over the menu. But we'll have some lunch and then some will go home and start post-processing. Others will return to the park and shoot some more. But there'll be heavy athletic competition, including women with pitchforks tossing bales of hay, men in kilts throwing telephone poles, and there'll be a English car show, and all kinds of things going on. There's a
Reception.
okay, she's muted. Okay. And there's a whiskey tasting if you want to pay extra and get a whiskey tasting. I think you can get your face painted. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So anyway, should be a fun day. Should be able to get some decent shots. And if you want to go, sign up in the back of the room. If you don't want to go, enjoy your day off. Okay. Well, that was brilliant. I think I just shut off the Zoom meeting by accident. No, there it is. Okay, that's good. Morning, Ron. Okay, let's see here. Next is share screen. That's not good. How do we look over there on Zoom?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, yeah.
Look, we got Ruth here.
This does not need narration. You can just go through them. They speak for themselves.
Fair enough. Looks like a beautiful shrimp cocktails already. I just love having so many menus to float around here. There we go. Oh, this is after, before and after.
That's cute.
That is cute. Before and after.
Great.
Before and after. This is clever. Very nice. Excellent. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. We got to get back to our old traditions here. How about you, Walt? You want to narrate or just flip?
I put together the best of two worlds. Shrimp on the on the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
With Photoshop.
Oh, thank God. I was getting ready to hurl.
Are you saying you wouldn't eat that?
That's not yelling at me, that's for sure. Not yelling at me, it's not even calling my name. But it's very clever. That's nice job, Walt.
The rest was straightforward.
See what you're missing?
Was that April taking the Walt's computer around and showing?
Yeah.
Oh, that was very thoughtful of her. How nice. Super. Nice job, Walt. Thank you. It's the other two food courts we showed last time, so we're okay there. Well, let's do pieces. Jeannie, do you want to say anything or just show?
Just pieces of candy on my coffee table. Good choice. Elephant dish. And that's a picture I have on the wall. It's put together with pieces, and you can see the bottom, there's a little bit of newspaper. And, yeah, it's good.
It's like 3D art, huh?
And that was a quilt. It's a lap quilt that was given to my husband when he came out of cancer.
Quilts are pieces automatically, aren't they?
Right.
It's good. It's a good choice.
And that was just a ornament. I have a bunch of balls in a bowl. And that was one of them where it just had a lot of pieces in it.
We could call that one Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah. I just went around my house looking for things that had pieces.
Good job. Thank you. All right. Who's next? Marion.
Okay, this represents pieces of involved with sewing.
Those are needles. Scissors. Very nice. Very nice. So, thank you, Aaron. Very nice. Nice job. Very creative. Michelle. A comment?
Yes, each one of the candy bars have a different, I don't know, packaging, and I thought it was so creative. And so, yeah.
All right, very good.
That is, what do you call it? Oriental doors, and
It's a mosaic,
the
isn't it?
bit of orange in there is actually tortoiseshell. And I just thought it was just really beautiful. They're from the 14th century.
It's obviously made of pieces.
I believe that was in Turkey. Yeah,
That's a room divider, in other words.
yeah.
Very nice.
Being the year of the tiger, I thought everyone needed a Lunar New Year wish, and these are wishes. Every little card, there's a wish written on it, and so back to us, you know, a Lunar New Year wish.
Very nice.
And I just saw that, I thought it was beautiful, so I was trying to do a macro, I guess.
I agree. Very nice.
That was in the British Museum, and I used to be a docent and I was working in a special project, so I took a photo of
We like docents.
that.
We've had a number of them in our photo shoots. Very nice. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, we like places that have docents. We get so much more out of the Paula.
Joshua Tree, pieces of rock. That's actually a geologic intrusion. It's called a dike. That's a Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree National Park.
Yeah.
Very nice. France, right?
Strasbourg, Salzburg, excuse me.
Oh,
Salzburg.
okay.
Those are actually lockets planted onto the fence. They're love lockets.
Yes, they do that a lot over Europe or whatever, you know, people put them together.
I know there's one over the River Seine. They had to cut all the locks off of it because it was way in the bridge down. Remember?
I wrote that too.
That reminded me of this one.
When we were in Venice, there were a lot of them on the Venice bridges, the little bridges that go over the canals and on locks.
Locksmiths just love it. It's great for business.
That's a Badwater basin at Death Valley, and it's salt formation.
Oh, okay. Is this like a high view from a mountain or something?
No, actually, I'm standing on it, and so I just pointed my camera down.
Okay, because over here it looked like those might be mountaintops or something, but they're just ridges in the sand or whatever.
It's just in the sand, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
Pieces of jewelry.
Always a fan favorite.
Pieces of Legos.
How many of you have ever stepped on one of those in the dark? I can't think of a more excruciating feeling.
My daughter might be about later.
The screams.
Pieces of rock again. This is up in the Franklin Mountains. That's actually the trail up to Franklin Mountain. State of Texas, with greater wisdom, decided that rock made a really quick trail.
Gotta walk on that?
Walk on that. Yeah. It was bad.
How many broken ankles a day do they get? God, it's not OSHA approved, by the way.
No, not OSHA. The board nailed together. That's actually an old pillow pad on top of Mount Union in the Bradshaw.
Very nice.
Pieces of mud. Those are mud curls.
Oh, I thought it was chocolate.
Something. Buckskin Canyon, northern Arizona, up where all the hot canyons and stuff are.
Interesting. Okay, very good. Thank you. Connie, you're up.
My pieces are all pieces of trees that came down in a horrible windstorm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The trees were literally torn to pieces. This one went up, really, it was a huge tree.
Where was this? Is this
On our lake and in Minnesota.
Minnesota? Okay,
Yep, in the
good.
summertime, just this huge wind came through and the damage was incredible. Hundreds of trees were down. Wow. So we went around in the boats taking pictures of, you know, people's yards.
Interesting, yeah.
Or people that we knew and stuff, yeah. That tree is torn to pieces.
Uprooted.
This was interesting. She had a garden around her tree. with those little stones all the way around it, and it unearthed everything like that. It just tore it to pieces, really. I mean, it was.
The garden is still around her tree,
Yeah,
but unfortunately her tree's on the ground.
isn't that crazy?
That is something. Power of wind.
Yeah, the damage was incredible.
Nice frame.
You can see some are being cut out.
Starting to clean up.
That's my daughter. That's how big some of these trees were. I mean, it's hard to comprehend how.
What's the first thing your eye went to? Good, good, good. It worked.
And those are pieces that are waiting to be burned.
Thank you. Very nice. These photos were brought to you by Jake at State Farm Insurance.
Yeah. It took months for people to clean their yards because everybody that does.
Ruth Z.
Oh, this is a display in Hemingway's in a Bass Pro Shop in Missouri.
Very nice.
And so it's, they must have collected all these fish stamps and I took a photo of it.
Very nice.
And this was in the Amana colonies, just a display in the hotel there. Some of the old tools. Pieces from the past.
Torture chamber, right?
Yeah, the Amana were big in that.
And this is also the Amana colonies. Pieces of goods for sale.
That's right.
And a woolen mill. This is a woolen mill. Very lovely place to visit if you've never been there. Beautiful furniture, beautiful woolens. Everything's natural. We visited the art, or was it the art gallery or the museum in Phoenix?
And that was the show, the current
And
exhibit.
They had an exhibit there. I took a picture of it.
Very nice.
Pieces of fashion pieces. Oh, this is at the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Pieces of the past.
That's right.
And I just thought this display was nicely done.
That's cute.
More at the Cracker Barrel.
What used to be penny candy. Now it's $1.95.
This is my favorite. This is in Chloride, New Mexico. And Chloride is an old silver mining town from the 1800s. And it used to have 2,000 people that lived there, but now there's 20 at most, if there's even that. And it's kind of northeast of Elephant Butte. And there was many buildings there at one time, but this one store was locked since the 1800s. And when they opened it, they thought it was going to be trashed inside. Everything was there.
Wow.
So the people that wanted to live there, they cleaned everything and put it on display, and it's a museum. And this lady lives in that town. Takes her 2 hours to go to get groceries, so she goes every 2 weeks for groceries. And she is so excited when somebody comes to visit, so she can, and she'll talk to you for hours. And it was very interesting. It was delightful.
It's like an environmental portrait, really.
Yeah.
Stop and think about it. That's her life, her everything. It's fantastic. It's a great shot. Nostalgia. A lot of good stuff in that shot.
Yeah.
And that was it. Thank you. Nice job. Skip.
After doing chores yesterday before dinner, I forgot, oh my God. So I grabbed my phone, which I'm learning to use, and start throwing a few things together.
Nice.
This is just
I like it.
A bowl of candy we had in the, that my wife had in the living room, and I took it out and put it on one of the cactuses.
There you go.
Everybody's got some of those around the house.
You just can't remember what garment it came off of.
Exactly. And yet, this is the last one I took. It's interesting. My father-in-law was in the tool and die business, and he's got a really, really old tool chest with all sorts of stuff on it. And I opened up a drawer, and there it sat, and I didn't touch it. I just took it out, put it down, and took a picture of it.
Makes an interesting shot. The lighting works, the exposure's excellent. Nice job. It all comes down to happy hour.
Exactly. I thought, oh, geez, the sun's good. It's about sunset. We need some pieces. So my wife very graciously finished off the wine.
She's a giver, isn't she?
Yeah.
It looks like you helped her.
She
Yeah.
wanted to know if she could help, and I said, sure. And
Such a giver.
yeah.
We'll take
So that
one,
was fun.
took one for the team.
Yeah, but he started out trying to smash the scotch bottle and it wouldn't break.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
He finished that bottle.
Yeah.
I had no idea. You really see the picture of Eleanor Roosevelt trying to break the champagne on the ship?
Yeah, yeah.
That was me out in the garage. I think the neighbors thought I was going crazy. I was dropping hammers on the bottle and everything else. It was great.
That's fine. Thank you. Okay. Well, I think that concludes that part. All right. Very nice. Thanks to all who contributed. We appreciate it. Let's see here. And now, oh, why now? This is the part where I have to stop recording because of copyright restrictions, so hold on.